Hello everyone, very good morning. So today we are going to do the roll-up summary trigger on grandparent. So let's say we have three objects: account, opportunity, and opportunity line item. The scenario is every time we create or update an opportunity line item, we have to roll up the number to account. Okay, we have done the classic roll-up summary trigger where we rolled up the number of opportunities on account, but this is one level deeper. Opportunity line items are not directly connected with account. So account is parent, opportunities are child of account, and opportunity line items are child of opportunity. And we'll have to roll up the opportunity line item numbers on account. So this is one level deeper. That is why this is known as the grandparent trigger. If I show you the object, hey, good morning. So this is opportunity line item. And if you see the fields of it, you will see that there is no direct account relationship. It has a relationship with opportunity. Okay. So from opportunity line item, we'll be able to fetch opportunity, and from opportunity, we'll be able to fetch account, and we will have to roll up the number to account. Now, let me create a field number, not here. Let me create a field and account to hold the value of opportunity line item, or the number of opportunity line item. Okay. So let me create a number field. Okay, call it number of OLI. Okay. And let me just save it. Okay. So if I open the developer console, first let us understand the scenario. Okay. What is the scenario? Scenario is we have to write a trigger to roll up the number of opportunity line items on account. Okay. So now first understand whether it will be before or after, or whether we'll be writing trigger on opportunity line item or account. Okay. So we have to write a trigger to roll up the number of opportunity line items on account. Okay. This will run whenever we create or update an opportunity line item. So trigger will be on opportunity line item. Okay. And we have to update the related object. So it will be an after trigger. It will not be a before trigger. So till now, what we know that we'll have to write a trigger on opportunity line item, and it will be an after trigger. Okay. So with that information, let us start and create a new trigger. We can call it OLI trigger. And here it will be opportunity line item, and submit it. Okay, let's copy the syntax or the title of it. Okay, anybody has any doubt in the question itself? Because it is very important that you understand the question first, then we will see how to write it and what are the different ways to write it. Okay, let us also see the data. Okay, let me close other triggers.
Mohit, can you just
explain the question?
Sorry?
Mohit, can you just repeat once problem statement?
Yes. I will show you the data first. Okay.
Sure.
And with that, we will be able to go through this again. Okay. So we have account. Okay. On account, we have created a field called number of opportunity line items. Okay. Number of opportunity line item. Okay. And account will have related opportunities, and each of these related opportunities will have opportunity line item. So what I want is that every time I add or delete or update any line item in any of the opportunity, it will fetch all the opportunity line item from all the opportunities associated with this account, and it will roll up the number on account. Okay. This time we are not rolling up the opportunity. This time we are rolling up opportunity line item itself. So let's say if I create an opportunity line item inside this test opportunity, okay, let me name it as test opportunity 1. Save it. It already has 3 products. Let me close down the other triggers. Okay. Because those might interfere with our logic, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. And that happens a lot in the practice org, so don't worry. Okay, let me just store it. So what I'm doing here is that we under the test account, we have 4 opportunities. Okay. Okay. Test opportunity 1, and you can call it another. We have 4 different opportunities. And under these 4 different opportunities, we'll have different opportunity line item. Okay. What we are trying to do here is trigger, roll up trigger. Okay. Let me close this roll up trigger first. So what we are trying to do is under these opportunities, we will have separate opportunity line items. And what we need to do is we need to count these total number of line items first under each opportunity and then under all the opportunities, and then count the total number and put it on the account. So if this opportunity has, let's say, 3 opportunity line items, the other opportunity, let's say, has none. Okay, then this opportunity, let's say, has none. And then the 4th opportunity, let's say, has none. So currently it only has opportunity line item on 1 opportunity. Okay. And this has how many opportunities? This has only 3 opportunities. So once I, let's say, create a new product under this opportunity, it will count the number as 4 and put it on account. If I create any other opportunity line item under any other opportunity associated with the same account, then that also should be rolled up to the account. Okay. So in a nutshell, from account, it will check all the opportunities and it will count all the opportunity line item associated with all the opportunities, and then combined number will be rolled up to the account. Any doubt in this, guys? So currently this opportunity yes, Swapnil, go ahead.
Yeah, Mohit. If the product is double in some another opportunity, then
Sorry?
let's consider that Genwet 100 watt is repeatedly used in the
That is fine. That will be another opportunity line item if it is associated with the other opportunity. And even in the same opportunity, if we created a separate line item, that is also possible. So if I check this opportunity and this Genwet 100, I create a new product with same product, new opportunity line item with the same product, then that will also be treated as a new opportunity line item. Okay. If I create another product another line item with the same product, then that will also be a new entry in the opportunity line item. So now it will be 3 plus. Now it will be 4. So it will count it as a 4. Now if I go to any other opportunity under the same account, let's say we go to my test opportunity and create another product. So currently we have only 4. Once we create this, this is under different opportunity, but they are associated with the same account, right? So we have to roll up the number on account. So this time it will count those 4 plus this one as 5 and then roll it up on account, and a number should be displayed 5 on account. So here we should display 5 once we write the trigger. Similarly, if we add any other opportunity line item under any other opportunity which is associated with the same account, then that should also be added. Okay.
सर क्वांटिटी से तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए ना?
No, quantity will not make any difference. It will just
Okay.
just check the entry. So just if we have created an opportunity line item, that will be treated as 1. No matter if we have quantity as 100 or 1, that will be same. Okay. So let's try to create this trigger, OLI trigger. I hope everybody is aware about the question statement, because this can be a bit tricky later on. Okay. Yeah. So Harshal is saying, so our path will be like we go from account to opportunity and then opportunity line item to opportunity OLI and then count. See, that will be the reverse path, because this trigger will run when we create a new opportunity line item or update the new opportunity line item. So that is why we'll have to go from opportunity line item to account, and that makes it tricky. Okay. And we will see how to do it. Don't worry about that. But problem statement is clear to everyone.
Yes, Mohit.
Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do that, and let's do it same way. We do it for insert first. Once we are comfortable with the logic, then we add additional logic for update and delete. So we will do again for insert first, and then we will move on to update and delete later on, once we are comfortable with the logic part. So for now, consider the insert part only. Whenever we insert a new opportunity line item, it should be added to account, no matter for which opportunity it is added, because if those opportunities are associated with the same account. Okay. All right. Like all the other triggers we write, we first write the trigger in the best, the baddest possible approach without following any governor limits. Okay. So that will be our first approach. How we going to do that? We will have loop on opportunity line item. Let's call it current OLI, and we will get it on triggers dot new. Inside that, what we need to do, we have created an opportunity line item. So let's say we have created an opportunity line item under the test opportunity. Okay. So first we'll have to get the test opportunity, right? So let's get the test opportunity. Opportunity, and let's name it associated opportunity, and let's query this select ID, found ID from opportunity where ID is equals to current OLI dot opportunity ID. Okay. So by this way, we will be able to get the associated opportunity, which is nothing but if we create a new product here, new opportunity line item here, then it is fetching test opportunity. Okay. Now, once we got this test opportunity, we have to get the associated account, right? We have to ultimately get this test account, right? So let's get that test account first. So account, let's call it parent, or let's call it associated account, select ID, comma, number of OLI. Let's get the API name of that field, because we'll be using that later on. number of OLI. Okay. So ID comma number of OLI from account where ID is equals to associated current opportunity dot account ID. Okay. Now by this way, we will be able to get the associated account as well. And every step we do, we will do a debug just to make sure and check what we are getting in return. Because for new people, it is important that you learn the, if anything goes wrong, where it goes wrong, where it is going wrong. You have to know how to check that, right? So in the every step, we will also be writing a debug statement to just check up to which level we are right and from where we started going wrong. Now we have got the account. So we have got the test account. The next step is there will be other opportunities associated with the same account, right? There are other opportunity, not only the opportunity on which we have created the OLI, but other opportunities as well. So we have created a new opportunity line item here. From that, we got the test opportunity. From that, we go to the test account, but we have to get other opportunities as well associated with the test account, which are this test opportunity one, my test opportunity, other opportunities as well. So what we need to do now is we will get the list of related opportunity, and we will, obviously this is a list, so we will get in a list, and let's call it related opportunities. Okay, and let's query this. Select ID from opportunity where account ID is equals to associated account dot ID. Okay, and we will again debug this. The reason why I'm writing debug is so that you will also get comfortable with the data model. When our approach will get trickier, you will not be confused it with the data model. Okay, so we have got the related opportunities as well. Now we have got all the opportunities related with the account. Okay. Now let's create a decimal count and annotate it with 0 for now. And let's have a loop on these related opportunities. Okay. Don't worry about the best practices for now. This obviously is an approach which will have bad practices current, and we will loop it through the related opportunities. And here inside that, we will get the list of opportunity line items per opportunity. Okay, and we will call it OLI per opportunity. And we will get the list, select ID from line item where opportunity ID is equals to current opportunity dot ID, and count will be count plus size. Okay, once we come outside of this loop, we already have accounts, associated accounts. So we will say associated accounts dot number of OLI is equals to count, and we can directly update the associated account. Let me store it. Okay, we will revise what we did. Okay, let's put some debug statement here. System.debug. Let's do the count here outside the loop. So this will show us the accumulated count. Let's do the system.debug inside the loop on count. This will show us the individual count based on each opportunity. So in a way, you are also learning how to debug your code. Okay. Okay, let's begin from the starting line. No, Swapnil. Swapnil is asking, is it the final approach we are going to take? No, this is the baddest possible approach, Swapnil. I'm just telling you
दिक्कत क्या
because
होती है, एंड तक जाने तक सब कुछ मिक्सअप हो जाता है, बाद में कुछ भी नहीं आता है.
that is why I'll show you. This is approach one, and uh, this is why I have taken extra time today. Don't worry. And it will be after insert, guys, not before. Okay. This is approach one. This is the baddest possible approach. This could be the baddest possible trigger you might have ever seen. But unless we know how to write a bat, unless we see why it is bad, unless we know what are the improvements, we'll not be able to write the best possible trigger in the first attempt. Okay, so we will improve it further. Don't worry. This could be the baddest possible. So don't worry about it. I just want to show you if the logic is working fine or not, and then later on we will improve on it. Okay, and nothing will mix. Don't worry, it is my responsibility that nothing will mix by the end. Okay.
ओके सर.
So what we did, we created a loop on opportunity line item because this trigger is running on opportunity line item. Let's say we created a new opportunity line item here inside the test opportunity. So we created a loop on it and we got the associated opportunity here. We will get the test opportunity one. Okay, this opportunity we will get. Now, in the next step, what we did, we've got the associated account. So this will give us test account. Now, this test account has three other opportunities. So here we will get all the opportunities associated with test account. So this will get four opportunities. And here we will have a loop on those four opportunity one by one, and we will get opportunity line item per opportunity. So for first opportunity, let's say there are three, we will get three, and we will put it on the count. So now count will be three. We will loop through again. We will come to the next opportunity. Let's say it has two opportunity line item. The count will become five. Ultimately, the count will be the number which will have total number of opportunities we have, opportunity line items we have inside all these opportunity. And then later on, we will update the account with the total value. Okay. Now let's see if it is working fine or not. This is an after insert trigger, and this is working on opportunity line item. So let's say if it is working fine or not. Let's see how many numbers we have currently. We have four opportunity line items under test opportunity. And if I see the other opportunities, let's open them one by one. Let's first correct the naming. Let's name it. Let's name it 4. Save it. Come on, one project cannot be in past. This is not in past. I think we are running it via flow or something.
You are
मार्च
in
का
February.
डेट दे दीजिए,
Yeah.
आज मार्च का डेट दे दीजिए.
Okay, now we've got this opportunity 4. Let's first correct the naming convention because that will further confuse everyone. Let's give it test opportunity 2. So in future. Okay. We have 1, 2, let's give it test opportunity 3. Okay, फिर से आते हैं. Let's open it. So one by one, we will go to the test opportunity 1. We have total 4 products here. Okay, so under test opportunity 1 we have 4. Under test opportunity 2 we have 1. Okay, so total number came to 5. Under test opportunity 3, we do not have any. Under test opportunity 4, we do not have any. So we total have 5 opportunity line items in together between all these 4 opportunities. Let's create one opportunity line item in the test opportunity 4. This will make total number to 6. Okay. So let's create and see if it is working or not. Okay. So we were able to create opportunity line item. Let's go to the account and see if it is working or not. So now you can see number of opportunity line item is 6. Okay. So the logic is working perfectly fine. Let's say if I create a new opportunity and inside the test opportunity 2, and then go to account and refresh the page. This should be 7. This is 7. So logic is perfectly working fine. We are able to create the new opportunity line item and then add up the number on opportunities. Just give me a second, guys. So logic is fine. Now, if we go back to our trigger, this is our trigger. Logic is fine, but this is very bad trigger because we have query, we again have query, we have loop inside loop, and then we have DML statement. So I think this is a combination of whatever bad we can do inside the trigger. So even though our logic is fine, we will write another approach. Now, I believe you all are comfortable with the data model, comfortable with what we are trying to do. We will ultimately try to do the same thing, but in better manners. Okay. And there are various ways to do that. Okay. So I will use another approach. And let us just comment this out. And save this. Okay. You all are here with me till now? Now
Yes.
I will do a few things and then I will explain. Okay. I'm going to create a set of ID and I will call it opportunity IDs or OPP IDs, new set of ID. And then we will have a loop on line item. We will call it current OLI figure dot new. And we will add the opportunity ID in the set. Okay. So here we needed to do the query inside the loop to get the associated opportunities. Okay, for each opportunity line item, we were querying the associated opportunity, and then we were querying the associated account. So what we did here, we created a set of opportunity ID and got all the opportunities ID in the set. Okay, and then with the help of these opportunity IDs, we will get the, let's say, list of opportunity. Let's name it OPP list. And I will explain this, don't worry. Select ID, my account ID from opportunity where ID in this set. Okay, let's save this. Okay, so for simplicity, I am doing few things and I will explain them later on. Don't worry about them. I'm creating a set of ID again, and this time I'll call it account IDs. And because here we had the liberty to do things for each opportunity line item, because we were doing things inside the loop. Here we have to do it outside of the loop, so we have to bulkify it. Okay, so to bulkify it, we'll have to do some additional efforts, and that's what I'm doing right now. I will explain it. Opportunity OPP opportunity list, and then we will put the value in this set, and OPP dot account ID, and with the help of this set, I will get the list of all opportunities. Select ID, comma, account ID from opportunity where account ID in account ID set. Okay. Why I did this? See, we have inserted couple of opportunity line item. Okay, just a second. We must have done some spelling mistake.
Spelling mistakes, sir.
सर अकाउंट आईडी की जगह अकाउंट एक हो गया सर.
See, why I did this? First, we need to understand that. Okay, so let's say we inserted the opportunity line item in the test opportunity 3. Okay, so from this loop, we will get the ID of test opportunity 3 in the opportunity ID. We will get the ID of test opportunity 3 here. Okay, and with the help of this ID, test opportunity 3 ID, we will be able to, we've got the test opportunity 3 ID, so we will be able to get the account ID associated with it, because in the test opportunity 3, we have opportunity ID and we have got the account ID as well. So here we will get the test opportunity 3 record along with the account ID of it. See, our ultimate aim is to get the account ID, because this account will have couple of additional opportunities as well. We are not only concerned about test opportunity 3, we are also concerned about 3 other opportunities associated with the test account. So to do that, what we did, we created a set of account IDs and we got the list of all the opportunity here, because once we get the account IDs, we'll get the list of all the opportunities. So here in this step, we will get all opportunities associated with test account. Had we used only this ID, we would have only got the test opportunity 3, not the other opportunity. Now let's correct the mistakes. What's there in this query?
वेयर अकाउंट और आईडी के बीच में स्पेस हो गया.
Okay, so here we will get all the associated opportunity, not only just the test opportunity 3, and that was the reason why we did this query. Okay, let me start. Okay, now it is fine. So once we get the list of all the opportunities, we will get the list of all the opportunity line item, because ultimately we will have to get the opportunity line item and count them. Okay. And let's call it all OLI. Okay. Let's query them, select. See, this is a bit longer approach, so it's okay that this might bit confuse you. That is completely fine. We will even improve this later on. Select ID and opportunity ID from opportunity line item where opportunity ID in all opportunities. In this line, we will get the all OLI items associated with all opportunities associated with test account. So this will give us the ultimate list of all the opportunity line items which are associated with the test account. Okay. Now, once we get this, we will have to do certain things. Okay, we have to create two maps. Okay, one map will be ID to list of opportunity, and we will call it account to opportunity list map. Become list of opportunity, and there will be another map which will be ID comma list of opportunity line item, and we will call it opportunity to or line item map. ID comma list of opportunity line item. Okay. So in a nutshell, once we get all the opportunity, we have to create two maps, and these maps will have first map will be the list of on the key side we will have account ID, on the value side we will have list of opportunity, and on the second map on the key side we will have opportunity ID, and on the value side we will have opportunity line items. Okay, that's it. Okay.
New keywords, sir. Both case.
Yeah. New map and new map. Okay. So let's try to put the value in these maps. First, let's start with the account and opportunity one. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one, value type, opportunity line. Okay, spelling mistake, sorry. Okay, so now let's try to put the value in the first map. Okay. For how do we put the value in the map? We have done this earlier as well. If it is about account and opportunity, then we will have a loop on opportunity, and then we will put the opportunity dot account ID, and here we will put the opportunity. So let's have a loop on opportunity. And we have all the opportunities already. So let's do it here and try to put the value. So if account to opportunity list map dot contains key current opportunity dot account ID. So if this map already contains the current account, then that means we already have an entry for this account. We will just get this account. And then add the opportunity there. Else we will put the values there. So if it is the first entry, then we will have to create the new list of opportunity line item, and here we will add the
तो लाइन आइटम नहीं, सिर्फ अपॉर्चुनिटी.
sorry, it is about account and opportunity, right? So it is account and opportunity, so this will be opportunity, correct. In the second map we will do this opportunity line item. Okay, right. Now similar to this, we'll have another loop for opportunity line item and opportunity. So we have all the opportunity line items, so let's loop through them. Okay, and similar thing we will do, we will check if this map contains key, and here on the key we have opportunity ID. So current ULI dot opportunity ID, then that means we will have to get the value of current opportunity dot add the opportunity line item. Else we will have to just put the value. Okay. New list, and this will be of opportunity line item type. Here we will put the current OLI. Let's save this and see if there is anything missing. Perfect. We have got all the data we needed for our final work, which we have to do on account. Okay, we have to ultimately update the account. So let's create a list of account and name it account to update. And let's create a new list here. New list of account. Now, do we have all the accounts associated? Right, we have this map, right? Accounts to opportunity list map. So on the key side, we have account ID. So we already have all the accounts ID. Let's have a loop on that. So this time we will have account ID. So there is one way we get the list of account via the key set of this map, or we can directly have the loop on account IDs, because we already have this map and the key set of this map is account ID. Okay, so if we try to do this, it will be fine. Now we will create an instance of account A, or you can say current account is equals to new account and pass the ID of it. ID is equals to account ID. So this, by this way, you will get the account which we are traversing. Okay. And then the logic will be similar. We will create a decimal count, which is currently 0. Then we will have a loop on opportunity. So for opportunity OPP, how we will get the list of opportunity? By this map again, dot get. Once we get the account ID, we will get the list of opportunities. Okay. And inside that, count will be count plus. Now we will use this map to get the number of opportunity line item associated with this opportunity. So if in this map we pass the opportunity ID, then we will get the list of opportunity line item, right? And then if we get the size of it, then we will get the total count associated with this opportunity. So total number of opportunities associated with this particular opportunity we will get. Let me just check what we have done.
OPP.id, sir, line 58.
Relax. Yeah, just a second. Yes, we'll have to pass the opportunity ID. Okay, so by this way, we will be able to get the count. Now, this count will be associated with how many opportunity line items associated with this account. But then we are doing it on loop. So by the end of this loop, if we query this count, this will be accumulated count. Okay. Now we have got the accumulated count. What we need to do, we just need to update the account. We are already inside the loop of account. We already have the account. So we can say current account dot number of OLI equals to count. And then we will add this account to this list. And once we come outside of the loop, we will update the account list and save this. Okay, this is, yes, I will explain every part. Don't worry, guys. I will explain each line of it. Okay, so this will complete our trigger and let's revise what we did. Okay. Yes, we can create the nested map as well, Arpit. I just want to confuse you guys with additional things. So this, I tried to simplify it. We can do a lot of nested thing as well. Okay, let's do with the beginning. What we did, we created this set of opportunity ID. This will be the opportunity IDs associated with the opportunity line item we are going to insert. So in the case, let's say we are inserting an opportunity line item in the test opportunity, then this will give us the test opportunity ID. Okay. Now with that, we have got the account ID and opportunity ID associated with the test opportunity ID. The aim was to get the account ID because this account will have other opportunity. We inserted a opportunity line item on test opportunity 3, but this account has other opportunities as well. And we have to get the other opportunities as well. And that's what we did here. In this step, we got all the opportunities associated with the test account, not only the opportunity on which we have inserted the opportunity line item, but the other opportunities as well. Because ultimately we have to roll up the total number of OLI in the account, and that will also include the number of OLI associated with the other opportunities as well. No matter if we are inserting OLI on those opportunity or not, but because they are connected via account, because we'll have to roll them up. So that's why we've got all the opportunities here. Once we got all the opportunity, we've got all the opportunity line items associated with these opportunities. So this will have all the opportunity line items connected via test account. Okay, this will have all the opportunity line item, no matter if they are in the test opportunity 1, 2, 3, or 4, but this all OLI will get all of them because we have got it by getting all the opportunities associated with test account. Okay, so this will have all the opportunity line item. After that, we have created two map. Okay, one map is account to opportunity list, because account to opportunity list map will help us once we have a loop on account, then we'll have to have an inner loop on opportunity. And here we need not to query the account, query the opportunity, because we already had map. We just passed the account ID and we got the list of opportunity. Otherwise, we would have needed a SQL query inside the loop. That would have been a real bad thing. This still is bad because loop inside loop is not a very good thing, but at least it is better than having a SOQL query inside the loop. So that is why we created account to opportunity map. Now, why we created opportunity to OLI map? Because so that we can get the number of opportunity line items associated with each opportunity, and then we can add it in the count. So from here we've got the list of number of opportunity line item, and then we just got the size of it. That will be the ultimate value we are going to add on the count. So if an opportunity has 4 opportunity line item, count will become 4. Then we will loop through again. Sorry, can you please turn on mute, everybody? This is me. Okay. So let's say a test opportunity has 4 opportunity line item. It will come here on the test opportunity. It will come get the list of 4 items from here. Once we get the size of it, it will add 4 on count. Then it will loop through other opportunity. Let's say test opportunity 3, which has 3 opportunity line item. Then it will add 4. It will be already 4, right? And then on 4, we will add 3. It will become 7. Then we will loop through other opportunity line item. Okay, that's how we are going to get the ultimate value of count, which then we will add on account, or which then we will assign to number of OLI field on account. And then we will, because this is a bulkified approach, this in a real scenario, this will not get only one test account, right? There will be multiple accounts as well. So ultimately we will put it in a list of accounts to update and will update it. Okay, we are testing it one test account and 4 opportunities inside it, but in a real trigger, in a real org, there can be multiple account, there can be multiple opportunity line items. So this bulkified approach will fetch all. Okay. Now, this is a bit long approach. I know this is very long and this might be a bit tiring as well. But let us first see if it is working fine or not. Okay. And then we will move to other approaches. Okay. So if we go to the test account, we have total number of opportunity line item on account currently as 7. Okay. 4 in the test opportunity 4. And I think 3 somewhere else. Okay, let's create one more. Okay, let's create one more in test opportunity 4. Currently we have 7, right? Let's create one more and add it. Okay, line 58, column 1. Let's check that. It is saying, okay, that is possible. So what we need to do here is, once we actually go inside this, we might have to do the null check as well. Just a second.
सर ये एक लाइन मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
Go ahead. Go ahead.
सर कैन यू गो अप सर लिटिल बिट।
Mm-hmm.
ये जो आपने किया है ना, ऑल ओएलआई, ऑल अपॉर्चुनिटीज।
Mm-hmm.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, ये लिस्ट के साथ आपने इन किया, ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। वेयर अपॉर्चुनिटी आईडी इन और लिस्ट के साथ आपने किया है।
तो
हाँ
सी यहाँ से अपॉर्चुनिटी आईडी उसको बाय डिफॉल्ट मिल जाएगा, मेरे को अलग से स्पेसिफिकली ऑल अपॉर्चुनिटीज डॉट आईडी लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है।
अच्छा अच्छा।
हाँ, हमें यहाँ पे नल पॉइंटर आ रहा है लाइन 58 में, दैट मीन्स इधर दिस और दिस इज ब्लैंक विच वी विल चेक। ओके, सो जब भी ऐसा हो, अभी भी घबराना नहीं है। कभी भी कोड में आपके ऐसा हो कि नल पॉइंटर आ जाए या ये वो हो जाए, जहाँ पे आ रहा है वहाँ पे चेक कर लो कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है। ठीक है, तो हम लोग चेक करते हैं यहाँ पे सिस्टम डॉट डीबग। और जब भी आप डीबग से खेलना सीख जाओगे ना गाइस, तभी आपको असली मजा आना शुरू होगा। इसको लूप के बाहर लेते हैं, ठीक है ना। आज तो हम लोगों ने सही करा है। लेट्स सी। Let's try to see the value of it. Okay. List of opportunity associated with current account. Okay. Let's try to save this. ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। नल पॉइंटर आ रहा है, आने दो। लेट्स सी 959 null pointer exception attempt to dereference a null object। लिस्ट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारी आ रही है, दैट मीन्स उसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। देन हमें या तो साइज नहीं मिल रहा होगा, बट साइज साइज इज नॉर्मल फंक्शन, आई शुड नॉट बी एन इश्यू। जस्ट अ सेकेंड ना।
एक बार मैप प्रिंट करके देख सकते हैं।
सॉरी,
वी कैन प्रिंट मैप एंड सी।
yeah, we can do that, don't worry, just missed something। यहाँ पे नहीं मिल रहा होगा ना शायद कुछ।
किसी किसी अपॉर्चुनिटीज में एक भी लाइन आइटम नहीं है
आईडी।
तो
ओके ओके, जस्ट अ सेकेंड, मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ, ये वाला डीबग करता हूँ ना। अपॉर्चुनिटी के अंदर आ करके ये वाले मैप में कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, अपना जो दूसरा वाला ओएलआई वाला मैप है। ठीक है, लिस्ट ऑफ ओएलआई एसोसिएटेड विद अपॉर्चुनिटी। ओके, यहाँ पे तो हमें वैल्यू आ रही है, शायद यहाँ पे नहीं आ रही है, तो वो हम चेक कर लेते हैं।
ఫ్రెషర్స్కి పోతున్నారు. వాళ్ళిద్దరు బయటకు వెళ్ళి టిఫిన్ తినేసి వస్తాం. మీరు అందరు బయటకు వెళ్ళి టిఫిన్ తినేసి వచ్చేటప్పుడు తీసుకున్నాను నేను. ఓకేనా?
Sorry, I'm not able to understand a word if you're talking to me, Sweta। ओके, ठीक है, अभी फिर से चेक करते हैं। इस मैप में कुछ नहीं आ रहा होगा, देन वी विल डीबग दिस मैप फर्दर। अभी लाइन 61, दैट मीन्स हमारा यहीं पे एरर है। ठीक है, लेट्स चेक इट। ठीक है, क्योंकि लिस्ट ऑफ ओवरलाई एसोसिएटेड विद अपॉर्चुनिटी नल है। ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। अब हमें करना क्या है, हमने कोड लिख दिया, हमारा कोड सही है, बट अगर उसको ऐसी कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल गई जिसका कोई ओवरलाई है ही नहीं, ठीक है, तो वो यहाँ पे जा करके हमें नल पॉइंटर दे देगी। ठीक है, या तो इसको रन जब करें तो सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज ऐसी हो जिनके पास एटलीस्ट एक ओएलआई आइटम हो। अगर नहीं होगा तो यहाँ पे वो जा करके हमें नल पॉइंटर दे देगा। तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है, पहले एक इफ लगाना है। इफ के अंदर हमें ये सब लिखना है। यहाँ पे इफ में क्या लिख चेक करना है, इफ डॉट या तो हम साइज चेक कर लें जो हमें मिल रहा है, ठीक है।
सर सही, फिर से नल वाला अटेम्प्ट डीरेफरेंस नल ऑब्जेक्ट आएगा, क्योंकि अगर वो गेट डॉट गेट में अगर नल आया फिर साइज नल आएगा, मतलब एक्सेप्शन आएगा।
हाँ, तो हम यहाँ पे साइज
अच्छा
करा लेना, साइज इज ग्रेटर देन 0, तभी ये यहाँ पे जाए। आप बताओ,
नहीं सर,
एरर आ जाएगा
एक्सेप्शन
सर
आएगा।
इसमें भी।
इसमें भी एक्सेप्शन आएगा।
नॉट इक्वल टू नल चेक करना पड़ेगा।
ठीक है भाई, वही चेक कर लेते हैं। ठीक है, फिर से चेक करते हैं, ठीक है। नाउ वी आर एबल टू सेव दिस। अभी 7 वैल्यू थी, शायद 8 हो जानी चाहिए, राइट? राइट गाइस,
Yes, sir.
लेट्स गो टू
यस सर।
Right.
एंड सी दी वैल्यू। तो अभी 8 हो गई, ठीक है। देखो, नल चेक और ये सारी चीजें आती रहेंगी हम लोग को, मतलब ऑब्वियसली प्रॉपरली ही करना पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ भी वो कर दिया। हर जगह नल चेक लगाना पड़ेगा, हर जगह कोई भी चीज यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसका प्रॉपर नल चेक लगाना पड़ेगा, वो तो है ही है, ठीक है। बट फिलहाल हम लोग फोकस कर रहे हैं अप्रोच पे, ठीक है। तो दिस अप्रोच इज ऑल्सो वर्किंग फाइन, बट ये बहुत ही लंबी अप्रोच है। मतलब मैं तो थक जाता हूँ जब भी मैं इसको ऐसे लिखता हूँ, और बच्चे भी थक जाते हैं जब वो देखते हैं। तो हम लोग इसको थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूव करते हैं, बट आई होप यू गाइस फॉलो दिस अप्रोच, बिकॉज फॉलो करना जरूरी है, ठीक है। अब एक और अप्रोच पे आते हैं। अब हमारे पास 2 और अप्रोचेस बची हैं इसकी, ठीक है। और
सर,
दो,
देयर इज अ मैसेज इन चैट दैट
yes.
समवन कुडंट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी।
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. See, now that we have completed our approach to this approach to is very lengthy approach. Okay. And because it is very lengthy, it is very tiring. Plus, in an interview, if you get this and if you write it by this approach, this will be the only answer you will be able to do. So we will have to obviously improve this approach. We'll have to find different ways to write it in a improved manner. Okay. Now, same approach, we will do couple of things similar in approach 3 as well, like getting all the opportunities. Okay, so point till here, all the opportunities we will just copy. What we did, we have inserted an opportunity line item. We got the opportunity ID associated with that opportunity line item. Then we got the account ID associated with that opportunity item, so that we can ultimately get all the opportunities associated with the test account. Till now, I don't think there will be any doubt. Okay. Now, once we get this list of uh, what we say, we have got the account IDs, right? So instead of getting all the opportunities, what I'm going to do, I will get the list of account and we'll call it account list. And here in the query, I will get select ID from account where ID in, we already have account IDs, right? So we will get all the accounts, and let's get the number of OLI field as well. Where is that field? And let's get all the opportunities as well as a subquery. Select ID from, okay, So instead of querying opportunities separately, what I did not query the opportunities. I query the account, and then inside that account, I've queried the opportunity as well as a sub query. Okay. Now we will also query the opportunity, and I'll tell you why. Let's call it all opportunity, and here I will select ID from opportunity where we have account ID. So where account ID in all account IDs. And this time we will not only select the opportunities, but also select the opportunity line items. Okay. Don't worry, I will explain everything. This is going to be an easier approach than our approach 2. Okay. Now I will create a map. The only problem with that approach was we created two complex maps because we needed one for the reference of opportunity from account, and we needed second to get the number of OLI from opportunity. So if I create a map of, let's say, ID and here number, ID, comma, let's say decimal, and call it opportunity to OLI number map, and just copy it. So to put the value in it, we will have obviously a loop on opportunity. So normally what we do is we create a list of opportunity line item and then have a loop on opportunity line item, and then we do that. But because of the subquery, we can do it like this: for opportunity OPP in all opportunity, let's try to put the value in this map in a single attempt. Dot put every opportunity will have opportunity ID, and the size opportunity line items dot size will remain same for each opportunity. So we'll not have a if or else or anything. Dot size, sorry, line items. Okay, sorry, we'll have to reference it, right? Now, if I save it, we will be able to save it. What we did here in this map, we put the value of opportunity ID on the key side, and on the value side, we put the number of opportunity line items. How we got the number? By giving a reference to this subquery and then getting the size of it. So this has helped us a lot. Okay. Now, yes, obviously we'll have to do the null check for size again. That is, I want you guys to do. I'll only do once if I get the error. Okay. Otherwise, you guys do. My focus is on completing the logic first, and then we will do a lot of improvement in this. Okay. Now, again, we will have a list of account. Or let's do this. Yeah. Otherwise, we will get error and we will get irritated. Dot if OPP dot okay. Now let's say we have a list of account. We have to update it. Accounts to update. Okay. Yes, we can use, guys, come on. It's not about doing the best practices right now. We can use null safe navigation operator. We can use null chronological operator. We can do a lot of things. We are focusing on logic part first. Please understand that. This is not the final version of our trigger. We are trying to make sure that first we'll intact the logic and then we will do a lot of improvement on this. That's how we write triggers always. And those who knows this already, you can leave, please. Okay, now we will get
I have one doubt actually. I am not getting from the line number 86, like what you're trying to do.
line number 86. Okay,
Yeah.
see, line number 86, the significance of this is just about to come. So just be with me for a minute. Line number
Okay.
will help us to get the number of opportunities from the account. Okay, so we will have the account map, account loop. Okay, we have the account list. Then we will have another loop for opportunity. And how we will get the opportunity? By this. Because we have already done the subquery in the opportunity list, we will be able to get the all opportunities by just referencing it, because we have already done the subquery in line number 86. Okay, so that's the significance. Had we not done this, then we would have either needed a map of account and opportunities or something else, but we'll not be able to do it directly. But because we have done it on line number 86, we will be able to get the list of opportunities and able to reference the list of opportunities directly like this. Okay, and once we get that, we will check, because everyone is so concerned about null check. We will first check if this map contains this opportunity. Then we will use count is equals to count plus, because we already have the number here, the number of items, number of opportunity line items, we can directly get it by dot get OTP dot ID. Okay, let me try to save it. Okay, we'll have to define the count first. Let's do it. Let's do it inside the account group. Okay, let's store this. Let's come out of this loop. Let's come out of the opportunity loop first. And then add the value accounts to update map. Accounts to update list dot add. First, let's put the value in the ACC dot number of all I. Account. Let's put the ACC on count, and then come the outside of the account loop and update the accounts to update list. Okay. Mehul is asking, can we use say? Yes, we can use safe navigation operator. We can use is blank. We can use is null. We can do every such sort of thing. Okay. Now, the major thing I want to explain here is that the difference between approach 2 and approach 3. Approach 2 was a bit lengthy because we needed two different maps, and those maps were also complete maps where we were doing all the if else. So obviously it is very lengthy to write them. Okay, in approach 3, we have used the subqueries. These subqueries gave us two advantage. First, we need not to use the kind of nested maps, and second, it gave us a map by which we can directly put the put the opportunity ID and get the number of opportunity line items directly. So we created the map which we actually need rather than the map and then fetching the values from the match. So it basically made our job bit easier. Okay, let us see if it is working fine or not. So currently we have number of OLI as 8. Let's refresh this. Let's try to create another opportunity line item. Let's say we create inside opportunity 2. Currently we have 8, right? Let's create another one and save this. We are able to save. Let's go to account and refresh this. It should be 9 and it is 9. So this logic is also working fine for us. Okay. But is it the best possible logic? No. Obviously no, because we have a loop inside a loop. So even though we have done everything fine and this is acceptable on interview, but this also is not a very good approach because this has a loop inside loop. Okay, so this was our third approach. Okay, let's try to do an approach 4 on this, and that will be the easiest possible approach on this trigger. And we will use the aggregate query in this approach. Okay, few of the things we will need similar to the third approach, like till the point we've got the uh, opportunities. Okay, now you can say all opportunities we got in approach 2. Till that point we will be needing this, so we will get this. And I have explained this multiple times what we are doing here. So let's build our logic on top of it. So I need a map again of ID and decimal so that I can put the opportunity ID and I can get the value of number of opportunity line items to begin with. Okay. Okay, let me call it accounts to OLI count. This time I want to directly get the number of OLI associated with each account. Okay, so that's a challenging task to do. Okay, let's see if we can do or not. Okay, now we will do a aggregate query. Aggregate result. Let's call it aggregate result. And let's do the aggregate query here. So select opportunity dot account ID, comma, count of ID, and let's give it an alias like count from opportunity line items where opportunity ID in all opportunities group by opportunity dot account ID. We have done an aggregate query. Okay. Invalid type schema dot opportunity line items. Of course, it is opportunity line item, not line items. Line items we use when we do a sub query from the opportunity. So here you can see this is the relationship name, opportunity line items, but object name obviously is opportunity line item. Okay. Now for we will write it first and then I will explain you. Okay. For aggregate result AR is equals to the result we got from the list, and here we will try to put the value in the map. Okay, so this is our map. On the key side of this will be the ID. Okay, this is the account ID we have to put here, and on the value side we have to put the count of OLI. Okay, so let's try to do that here. AR dot get, and we can get it by account ID comma AR dot get, and we can call it OLI count. Okay, let's try to save this. This should give us error. Yeah, we have to do the typecasting here. This is ID and
Put method sir. Put.
yeah, okay. Decimal and give it a OLI count dot put. Store it. And this will be fine. So we will get the end. Let's debug this as well, right? Otherwise, if in case anything goes wrong, we will have a way to go. Okay, and let's debug the map as well. Okay, now our basic structure is ready. Okay, let's now create a list of account which we will be updating. Okay, now we'll have to loop through the account. Okay, we already have account ID, right? So there is no need to create a separate list. We can have a loop on ID itself. Account ID is equals to this map dot key set. Or we already have accounts as well, right? These are the account list, right? There is both are fine. Like if you want to do it that way or this way, both are fine. We already have this account IDs list, so we can do there as well. Okay, now let's create a decimal count. Same way we are creating everywhere. Okay, and let's get the accounts current instance. account ID equals to account ID. Okay. And then if we will do obviously a null check here. If this map dot contains key, let's say account ID or current account dot ID, whatever you want to do. If it has account ID, that means that it will have a value for OLI count. And then in that case, we will do the, now we need not to add a value here. We are directly inside the account, so we can just directly write it. Current account dot number of OLI count is equals to dot get, and just pass the account ID. This will give us a number. Once we get the number, we just have to add this current account in this list. And we need to come outside of the loop and then update this. Okay. And store this. Okay, so this is our approach for page 4. Let's save this and see if this approach is also working fine or not. So we have total number of OLI as 9. Yes, Arpit, go ahead. Let's
Sir, can you please explain line number 126?
line number 126. Yes. So we created a map account to OLI count. On the key side, we have account ID. On the value side, we have the number of OLI item. We did this aggregate query. On the aggregate query, it is possible to fetch the opportunity.account ID. Okay, this is not possible in the normal queries. Okay, but in the aggregate query, it is possible because we are grouping it by the same field. We will be able to get the account ID here as well. So in a single query, we will be able to get account ID as well as OLI count. So this will solve all of our problem. That's what we needed. On the key side, account ID, on the value side, number of opportunity line item. That's why we did all those maps and created maps, created multiple maps, account to opportunity map, then opportunity to opportunity line item map, so that our ultimate aim was that from account we'll be able to get the opportunity line item. But with the aggregate query, we will be able to do it in a single line. Once we got this, we just have to put the value in the map. So for every account, there will be OLI count, right? So that's why there will be multiple accounts and there will be multiple OLI count associated with those accounts. So that is why we then created a loop on aggregate result, and for each account we put the OLI count in the map. So on key side we put it the account ID, and on the value side we put the OLI count. Okay, and that's how we put that. We just did the typecasting here so that there will not be a data type mismatch, because OLI count is a decimal and this is an ID. Okay, so there might not be any mismatch. We just put the value in the map. This is the key side of the map. This is the value side of the map, and we put it by a single statement. So there is no inner loop inside it. Mhm.
Uh, Mohit, in line number 126, in the get method, we are writing the account ID and the
Yeah.
OLI count into single quotes. So, is it so that these two things are being taken as a string in the ARR result?
See, that's how we put the value in the aggregate results. That's how we get the value from aggregate result. Okay, we do provide the aliasing here, Even here we did not provide aliasing, but what value we want to get, we'll have to send it as a string so that it will get the value out of it. That's how we put the value in the aggregate result. If you want to explore more on aggregate result, there is a very good blog available on Salesforce site. I'll send you the link, but that's how we put the value from the aggregate result, or get the value from the aggregate result, by using it like this, by either providing alias name or directly using it. But you'll have to provide, you have to get it by putting it in a single quote. Okay, so that's
Okay.
the standard way of doing it. Yes, Deep, go.
Mohit, in 123 line, why we use OLI count means I didn't read this.
See, this is just the name. Okay, you can even remove this and you can fetch it directly by like this. This is sometimes to give you a better name. We provide alias name, so that is why I did it. You can directly do it as well. We can provide alias name here, alias name here as well. That is just for your own understanding. If you want to give it a separate name, then you can do. Otherwise, you can directly fetch it like this, and it will also be able to get you the desired result. So don't worry about it. Let me also put the link of aggregate query in SQL. This is better. Go through this one. This will tell you why we
Okay.
do it like this, why we do it in a separate way. This is a very good blog on this piece. Okay, let me just
Okay.
send you on the chat. Okay, code. Obviously, I will send you. See, this video will remain with you for lifetime. Don't worry. Now let us first check, guys, if it is working or not, because we have written the code. We do not have any proof that it is working. So currently our test account has 9 as OLI count. Let's try to add another opportunity line item in, let's say, test opportunity. We do not have any opportunity line item, so let's create the first one and try to add the value in it and save this. We are able to save it. Let's go to account, refresh it, and now this should be 10. Now this is 10. So all our 4 approaches are working perfectly fine. It's just that there are normal way to do it, there are better way to do it, and then there are best ways to do it. So this approach is the best way because this will do in the least possible lines of code. Okay. Again, I have not done null check sometime somewhere. I have not used all the other advanced thing, guys. So null and safe navigation operator to avoid null pointer exception. Okay, I have not covered that piece yet. Okay, that is why I'm not using, so that I do not further confuse the students. Okay, once we cover all these operators, these advanced operators, then we will start using them. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about making it look good. What I want you is that the basic approach we had for this trigger, we have tried with different approaches, and with those different approaches we have tried, we have seen this, right? If we are able to do it with this approach or not, the difference between different approaches or not. If you get in the interview, if you will write it with this approach, interviewer will be most impressed. Okay, if you will do it with this approach, he will be happy that you have used the subqueries and all, but he will again question, there is a loop inside loop. If you will do this with this approach, this will be very lengthy approach, and by the end of the time he and you both will be tired, so that you'll not have enough time to explain. And if you will do it with this approach, you will sure shot get rejected. Sorry, but this approach is so bad. Okay, so nobody will be doing it. Yes, no. That's not a problem with it. I know your intention is to make our code good, and because we got the null pointer exception for the first time, you were just trying to make sure that we do not get it for this time. So I completely understand it. See, I got mad when I saw the safe navigation operator. I have not complete covered that yet, so that is why I'm not using it. And I don't want to further confuse the guys there because there are new people as well. And from the teacher's point of view, I'll have to see that my new students or the students who are not very comfortable with the advanced things, they should not get confused. So that is my primary intention. Those who are already comfortable with everything, they even sometimes don't need my lectures. So I have not covered safe navigation operator. There are a couple of new operators as well, and we will be covering it in a session. So don't worry about that. But these all four approaches, I want you guys to try on your own. I have not written update on it, but update is just simple. For update, we will check only if the current opportunity line items opportunity ID is changed. If it is changed, then only add that opportunity to the opportunity set. And if it is delete, then instead of getting it from trigger.new, we will be getting it from trigger.old. So again, we will come back to this trigger once everybody is comfortable with all the four approaches and everybody has done writing update and delete part on it. And then we will see it in a complete bulkified mode. See, update and delete is not hard thing here. Just one line additional code. That's all. So I want all of you to try it from the insert point of view first. Once you're comfortable with the code on insert, you will be able to write anything on it. So that is my intention with this session, with this class. Last time in last batch, when we covered this trigger, I made couple of mistakes. Okay, so I am going to replace that session with this recording so that they also can correct that mistakes. That was obviously a wrong trigger. Couple of students pointed me that's a what I did was I was trying to navigate current opportunity line items to opportunity dot account ID. That was out of triggers scope. So yep, we will not get it in the normal query. You will get null there. Query will not throw any exception. You will get null there. So you will get null pointer exception if you try to use that ID further in your code. Okay, so